and welcome to Team Liquid's boss overview series for Manaforge Omega. I'm Eiya, and today I'll be breaking down the Loom'ithar encounter on normal and heroic. This is a two-phase encounter. To begin the fight, Loom'ithar hangs out of a pipe exiting the center of the ceiling and will not leave her pipe. At 50% health, she will drop down, become mobile, and begin phase 2 of the encounter. Her first mechanic is Piercing Strands. This is a tank frontal that damages in a narrow cone in front of her. Piercing Strands casts twice in a row. Make sure tanks alternate taking the ability and do not hit the raid with it. In Heroic, you'll need to aim this beam at a woven ward, which we will touch on next. The boss will periodically cast Layer Weaving, spawning a circle of connected adds called Infused Tangles. Very similar to Aranog on normal, simply kill one of the tangles to open a path. On Heroic, the tank will need to hit an infused tangle with a piercing strand line to break its woven ward, which would otherwise prevent it from taking damage. Infusion Tether targets several players to be pulled towards the boss. Break the connections by moving 40 yards away. After the connection is broken, you will drop area denial. Infusion Burst causes most of the arena to be filled up with a circle, which explodes for massive damage. Move to the outside grassy ring of the arena to stay safe. Once the boss reaches 50%, it will drop down and become mobile. Arcane IIO drops down from the pipe, creating a growing area denial in the center of the arena, which will serve as the primary enrage mechanic. Kill the boss before you run out of space. Note that the boss also takes 25% increased damage during this phase. There are two important mechanics in this phase. The first is called Arcane Outrage, where the boss deals raid damage and pushes all players away from her while leaving more growing IIO area denial under her location. The second is called Writhing Wave, which is a frontal split damage soak targeted on the active tank. On normal, you should soak this mechanic with as many players as possible. On heroic, there is a vulnerability debuff to prevent you from taking 2 soaks in a row, so you'll have to define rotating soak groups. Managing your play space and positioning will be important throughout this phase. We hope you found this overview helpful. As always, we'd like to include a reminder that this overview is based on pre-release testing and may not reflect the final raid. Expect possible changes to mechanics, tuning, and strategies at launch. If you have any questions, feedback, or comments, feel free to leave them below. Stay tuned for more boss guides covering Manaforge Omega. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye!